Hey everyone, Chris here. If you don't know me, I help remodeling businesses add anywhere from 20 to 50K plus in monthly recurring revenue with our homeowners on demand system. And in today's video, I wanted to particularly focus on the 5 pillars we'd noticed that will actually create winning ads for your remodeling business. So let's just get right into it. So once again, my purpose in this guide is to show you how to dominate your local market in 2024 and to give you our 5 wildly profitable Facebook ad secrets that allow us to get 3.68 ROI for our clients in just 30 days. And it just so happens to be the same strategy that booked one of our clients, Keith, 37K in the first 30 days. The same strategy that booked one of our other clients, Seth, over 11K in just 23 days. And the same strategy that booked another one of our clients, Ryan, 5 estimates plus 3 new leads in the last 24 hours. All right. And so if you're running a remodeling business right now and you're tired of relying on word of mouth and referrals to grow your business, scale your business, or you just want to get more bang for your buck with your Facebook ads, then listen up because in today, I'm basically just going to share all the secrets with you in this presentation. And so at the end, obviously, I'm going to make you an offer so good that you'd be willing to club this baby Kwaka to get it, right? And Peter, don't kill me. This is just a joke. All right. Anyways, now, Christian, I want to get away from tire kickers, price shoppers. I mean, aren't Facebook ads notorious for getting those? And in all honesty, the quality of the leads that you get is directly correlated to the quality of the ads you put out. So if you're putting out low quality ads, then that's the exact type of leads that you're going to get, period. And similarly, if you're door knocking in a low income area with a crappy sales pitch, then what type of leads do you think you're going to get? Because I'll tell you right now, it's definitely not a homeowner with a 50K budget for a full kitchen remodel. That's for sure. And how do I know that, right? Because you don't go fishing in a pond full of bass and expect to catch tuna. But on the contrary, if you're installing inset cabinets and marble countertops in a gated community that only has homes over 1 million plus, and you have a wicked sales pitch, I guarantee that you'll get much better leads versus doing that in a low income area. It's honestly not rocket science, right? Similarly, if you launch ads that stop the scroll, calls out your target audience, actually has a message that resonates with your ideal customer profile, hooks them in, builds trust, and also gets them to take action, I guarantee that you're going to be flooded with high quality, high intent leads that one, haven't been lied to, two, have proper expectations set with them, and most importantly, three, are actually invested and interested in getting a kitchen or bathroom model. And so the first step is to nail your targeting. So we found the sweet spot lies anywhere between a 3 to 10 mile radius around your city or town, depending on the population size. And it's always better to go narrow because callouts are always less effective when they're like broader and more general. So for example, with all other variables the same, we can say something like, "Hey, Florida homeowners," which will be a much less effective headline or a headline opener compared to, "Hey, Winter Park homeowners" as a headline call out. So the old way is just drop a pin, put a 10-mile radius. So a 10-mile radius around Orlando. And the new way is to put a 3-mile radius around Winter Park, along with multiple ads targeting other surrounding neighborhoods. And then the second step is age distribution. So we found the most success with our ads when targeting the ages 30 to 64. Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but there's not a lot of homeowners who are less than like, I don't know, 20, 25 years old. And so just get the most bang for your buck by putting a minimum of 30. And then obviously put the maximum of 64 because Facebook sets a cap at 65 plus, meaning a 90-year-old man could see your ad. But because a 90-year-old man probably won't purchase your services, there's no need to target for that person or that type of clientele. And so the next step is gender distribution. We actually ran a test targeting men only versus women only with all other variables the same. And here's what we found. Targeting women only had a 25% increase in cost per lead compared to men. However, we also saw an increase of 47% in lead to estimate ratios when targeting women only. And so by targeting only women, our clients were able to get in front of 47% more customers than men, leading to higher booking amounts and better return on ad spend. The fourth step is lookalike audiences. So with Facebook, you can actually download a list of past clients, leads, etc., and upload it so that your ads can start being shown to an audience similar or bigger than the list you provided. And so doing so will get you in front of people that are already much more likely to at least show interest in your remodeling services. So more leads, higher intent leads, cheaper leads, more bang for your buck because they're already pre-warmed and pre-sold, um, like given your authority, credibility within the market. And then the last step for pillar number one is retargeting. Retargeting is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's pretty much in the name. It allows you to retarget website visitors, meaning your ads are going to be shown to people who have already showed interest in your company before. But how does Facebook actually use the pixels and the cookies to actually know what kind of homeowner would like to see your ads and would most likely convert into an estimate? Well, you've probably visited a website before, and then you suddenly start seeing Instagram ads or Facebook ads from those types of companies everywhere. And you're kind of wondering, like, wow, Zuckerberg is actually doing something with the billions of dollars he has, right? And so the pillar number two is the three-piece equation, which is basically just the creative, the offer, plus the copy. So unlike Google pay-per-click, Facebook and Insta is a visual platform, you know, meaning we want to create attention-grabbing assets that pique curiosity. Now, what we've noticed is creative is king because home renovation at the end of the day is a visual process. Your creatives need to be so eye-catching that it'll get a cold audience to stop scrolling and feel enough urgency and just enough trust to actually click on your form, go to your landing page, and give their details. With 8 out of 10 remodelers running the same old free estimate offer, you need to create an irresistible offer which explains why you are different. And so you need to make sure your copy highlights your authority, your expertise within the market. So here's an example, or here's some examples of high converting creatives. A lot of the times I notice remodelers running super complicated looking images that doesn't necessarily have a purpose, right? It's not really clear what the messaging is. It has a bunch of text on it. The coloring is off. The aesthetics are off. And that's ultimately not what a homeowner is going to click on. What a homeowner is going to click on is a nice looking kitchen or bathroom remodel. What a homeowner is going to click on is a good looking before and after result. What a homeowner is not going to click on is an image with half the screen covered, with half the screen saying, click here to book in a free estimate and call my number. That's not what's going to appeal to your ideal customer profile. And we've tested it. And so what we've noticed best are just very simple, clean, single images, 3 image collages, 4 image collages, before after images, action shots, and video selfies. So before and after results are extremely important, as you guys know, because it actually shows the quality of the work that you're doing. And then action shots, it shows that you're actually doing the work. And so action shots of somebody installing a shower or a tile, or maybe pictures of your crew actually next to your truck. And what it does is it shows people that you have an established crew and it introduces homeowners to the team that they're gonna meet. And at the end of the day, people buy from people, right? And so it's always better to put a little bit of human aspect into your advertising. Now, the last thing is video selfies. So video selfies, very, very self-explanatory, very simple. Just whip out your phone, say something like, hey guys, this is Chris from XYZ Remodeling. I just wanted to walk you through one of our recent kitchen remodels. And then you basically just walk them through. Maybe say something like, we just installed this marble countertop, ceramic backsplash, these great custom cabinets. If you're interested in getting a remodel that looks similar to this, call me or book in an estimate, right? Now, imagine you're running all these types of ads. Yeah, imagine you're running all these types of ads. What this creates is ultimate trust. Now, a lot of contractors I speak with don't want to put their face online. I mean, if you're not going to put your face online, then how do you expect people to know who you are? How do you expect people to do business with you? How do you expect people to trust you? Because as I said before, people do business with people. They don't do it with logos. They don't do it with just images of work that you've done. They do it with people. And so if you're able to run these types of ads, you're going to be one step ahead of the game because it's going to make you seem omnipresent, meaning you're going to come across as though you're everywhere, which builds that authority, builds that trust, builds that credibility, which is ultimately the reason why you're able to charge more for your services. And so, as I said before, the collages plus before afters creates quality. The action shots lead to transparency plus authenticity. And then the cherry on top, video selfie, it creates personal brand plus a human connection. Now, you shouldn't be running 4 to 6 crappy ads a month. I mean, you should be running a minimum of 24 ads twice a week just to see what message actually resonates with your target audience and what message lowers your CPL and allows you to get the most bang for your buck. Now, if people see your business hundreds of different times every single month, it's pretty safe to say that maybe on a Monday, I mean, maybe like Susie sees a kitchen remodel you did, and then maybe on Wednesday, she sees another project you did with a video selfie of you walking through the project with your crew, smiling in the background. She's much more likely to at least give her or give you her information, which allows you to have one more shot at closing a deal. Now, onto the offer. Have you guys ever noticed how a discount like 4,000 off feels more exciting than 15% off? Well, that's because a clear dollar amount actually makes the savings feel more real and impactful, even if both discounts are the same. And this is known as the framing effect. And so you actually want to implement the framing effect into the advertising that you do. So some examples of high converting offers are just $1,000 off kitchen remodel, free one-to-one design consultation or 3D design, free $4,000 paint work, free backsplash installation plus luxury lighting package, complimentary $500 appliance credit, or monthly payment as low as X dollars per month. I mean, even 2 weeks ago, I saw an ad on Instagram that said, or it wasn't an image collage, but it was actually a video selfie with a bunch of like TikTok dopamine spiking edits, as you may know. And then the offer was kitchen as low as $50 a month. I mean, I'm not even a homeowner, and that got me to at least click on the form, right? And so that's just the power of having a good offer, but more importantly, having a good creative that actually, you know, gets people to click on the form. And so here's the framework of high converting copy. So calls out target audience because if you're running as in North Carolina, you obviously don't want people in, I don't know, California to be filling out your forms. So just to eliminate any people outside your advertising area, make sure to call out your target audience, highlight your ideal customer profile's pain points. Don't just say, do you want a new kitchen or bath? I mean, come on, you have to say something better than that. And then list what makes you different. Obviously, list your offer and then call to action. So over here, we have the hook addresses the pain point to target audience, establishes the authority, credibility within the market. It's a bullet point list of benefits, more benefits that the homeowner gets when actually hiring a professional remodeler, and then ultimately the CTA for a summer special plus consultation. Now, the third pillar is lead destination. What is your actual objective when launching ads? And where do you want to send your engaged audience? Are you trying to get them to go to your Instagram page and check out your posts? Are you trying to get more website visits? Are you trying to get more Facebook followers? Are you trying to get people to directly call you? No, you don't want any of these things. You want leads because you want their phone number, you want their email, you want their name, you want their zip code, you want their address, you want all of this information so that even if you don't convert them 30 days down the line, you have their contact information. And then maybe 6 years, or I mean, 6 months, 1 year down the line, you have their contact info and you're able to do an SMS blast or a reactivation campaign. And so there's two places where you can actually take your leads. The first is obviously landing page. And then the second is the lead form. If you're looking to do lead form, expect higher volume, lower intent leads. If you want to do landing page, expect lower volume, higher intent leads. And then the fourth pillar is to obviously track your numbers and track your KPIs. So here's the 5 non-negotiables that we have. The budget, we recommend at least $33 per day. I mean, if you're expecting to spend $10 a day to get, I don't know, a 20K kitchen remodel in 30 days, I mean, it can happen, but realistically speaking, that's really not how business works. The destination, we recommend lead forms if you prefer higher volume, and obviously landing pages if you prefer higher intent. So I think I mentioned this in my previous video or one of my previous videos. If you're a one-man army who can't really handle the lead volume and you can't call these leads often, we recommend landing pages. If you have a more established crew with a front desk receptionist, we recommend lead form because you can optimize for volume. As for cost per lead, you shouldn't really be paying more than $50 per lead. The main component here is the season you're running the ads in and the area you're running them in. So obviously winter and heavily populated areas like in LA, for example, often results in a higher CPL. And then for conversions, your ad should be converting 1 of 3 leads into an estimate. And you should be converting at least 1 of 2 estimates into a job to book at the bare minimum, or into a job booked at the bare minimum. If you are not hitting these KPIs, then you need to keep restarting the ads, duplicate the ads, turn the old ad set off, turn the new ad set on, and just keep hyper testing, keep optimizing, keep getting that CPO as low as possible, and just keep tracking your numbers. And then as for the duration, although we do believe in hyper testing to get the most bang for your buck, Facebook's algorithm takes time to start showing your ads to the right homeowners. So if you expect your ads to start getting you leads in like 2 hours, then obviously you have the wrong mindset because there is a learning phase at the beginning. So obviously, month number 6 is going to be a lot more optimized than month number 1. So just keep that in mind. And in the learning phase, expect to get a higher CPL at the start before it averages out. Also, if your ads have been running for too long, maybe like 2, 3 weeks, they enter a creative fatigue, or essentially just saying a high frequency, which will increase your CPO because homeowners have already seen your ads multiple times, and they're already like, I mean, get this guy off my screen. Like you're probably thinking right now with me, right? I'm just kidding. Uh, and then the pillar number 5 is speed to lead. There's a study that shows 78% of customers purchase from the first business that responds to them. And the same study shows that sales conversions are 391% higher when follow-ups are done within the first minute, which goes to show how truly important follow-ups are for you. Because even if you nail the targeting, the creatives, the offer, the destination, the KPIs, if you're taking 2, 3 days to get back to these leads, your competition might have just beaten you to the punch. Meaning you need automated systems that instantly contact leads and allow for higher conversions, which ultimately leads to higher performing ads and more money. And so that's basically it. I mean, if you found this video to be helpful, feel free to drop a like, give me a comment. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to subscribe. Also, going back to the offer that I was saying in the beginning of the video, if you want a full 130-page guide, step-by-step walkthrough of how to run profitable ads as a remodeler with proven copy and paste templates, check out the free resource in the description below. I promise you, you will not regret it. It took me a week to make this, so I'd appreciate it if you at least take some time, read it through. you at least gain a couple nuggets here and there. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I plan to make a lot more in the future, but that's it for now. See ya.